Alright, everybody, welcome to drumroll
Something.
Mission Impossible. Made
Oh,
by
I thought this was Welcome to Rumble Pack.
This was developed by Ocean. This was the last game made by Ocean. No coincidence. I mean, total coincidence. This company was renowned for making licensed games. That's like probably over half of their catalog. It sold really shitty licensed games for the Super Nintendo and Amiga and Sega.
Well, sometimes licensed games can be pretty good. I mean, Michael Jackson's Thriller, there was GoldenEye.
This company was not known for those. Then they had some wonderful non-licensed titles when they tried to go alone, such as Mr. Nuts.
Mr. Nuts. Is that what I think it is?
No, it's a game where you play as a squirrel that they tried to do like a mascot, and if you played on the Super Nintendo, the bosses and the music are horrifying.
Oh, okay, so it actually is what I was thinking.
So this is Mission Impossible!
That is just perfect likeness of Tom Cruise.
Oh, wait until we get in game. Okay, so, with me is Bearjazz, by the way.
Oh, yes, I probably should have introduced myself. That didn't happen.
I'm gonna be playing on Possible, just because the difference for the most part is just less health, more that kind of obnoxious thing. Enemies are a little spongier. It does throw in a couple extra objectives. I will try to get those as much as possible. We'll be coming back to watch this cutscene again later in a different video, because I would like everyone to observe and note all the cutscenes and everything happen using the game's engine. Also, look at that square sky corner in the back.
I really love it when stuff like that happens. Those trees are just beautiful.
Oh, wonderful. Definitely not, the old 2D figures intersecting.
The Nintendo 64, because it has a 64-bit processor, is able to skip an entire generation of gaming.
As always, should you or any of your IM force be
Truly next-gen graphics.
will disavow any knowledge of your actions.
Oh god, it's so hot out, his face is melting.
Good luck, Jim.
He's very intent and inconspicuous.
Yep, just leave that there.
They'll never notice anything.
Yep, just start a fire.
It's 1998. It was a different time. Okay, so basically, first mission, the whole point is just sneak into this base, blow some stuff up, leave? That's really about it.
I can't stop looking at that fingernail. It's so not
know.
well cared for.
Why did they use that finger? It's really gross.
From your
Yes, get
cuticles.
used to it. It's in like every scene.
Oh my god. Get a nail file or something. Jesus Christ.
And as far as these little intro bits, I'm going to, there's only like a couple missions, and then there's sub-missions in them. They don't change between the main mission, between the sub-missions, I don't think. I'll check, but otherwise I won't be showing them every time, so that's why on sometimes different mission videos we won't go through these every time. But yeah, look at that dude! Look at that
man.
strut!
Man, oh man. I like how he's holding just like a brick of dynamite.
Yeah, most of the backstory for a lot of these characters is just like, they did a thing, they were good at it, trust us. And look at that, look at that fucking Tom Cruise face.
Oh dear. I like how that communicator had like kind of a fake 3D going on with the screen, even though it was a 3D model.
And this is the best description in the game. Just...
Oh, scientific fact, faces are made of 100% foam.
And it's a blast to fuck with your coworkers at dinner by pretending to be other people. And by the way, not only faces, entire outfits.
So I guess this is the spy fiction realm of disguises.
Okay, so let's start off. There's the little radar in the corner. It just shows dudes and objectives. You start the game off with this third-person tank control, by the way.
Oh, good.
Game. by jumping. I'm just gonna hop a little bit, show that off.
That looks like it controls very well.
Oh, it's wonderful. This exchange.
Well, I mean, this guy asks the relevant questions.
Oh no, I'm busted. Think fast, Ethan. What, Ethan? What do you do?
Sir, only employees can be behind the counter.
Hello.
Sir.
Say hello to my fist. And look at that shuck and jive.
Well, done.
The tank control with the punching just makes you spin around. Oh yeah, and that's how the face maker works.
Oh God.
You just gently caress yourself and turn into until a ghost materializes around you of a dead man.
Oh God. I'm terrified. Are we sure that this isn't a survival horror game?
No, this is Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. Also, nothing suspicious here, just an old man jumping. So, nice thing about some of the NPCs, they gave him a lot of lines of dialogue. I kind of like these exchanges just because it's like, this guard is clearly like trying to be respectful to his boss, but fucking hates him. It's just...
Don't do it. I need to put that into my everyday vocabulary. Don't do.
This last one just... How's everything going? Oh, you sarcastic son of a bitch. And so I think we run him out of dialogue here. So let's just run right along. So the next big trick is there's nothing really over to the left. So again, nothing suspicious, just hopping along, having a blast. So it's cold, I want to stay warmed up.
What you didn't get from the exchange with that guard earlier is that this is how he normally behaves, and if anything, he jumps around more.
Are you tired, boss? You seem a little less happy. Okay, so quick thing about the game that it's kind of iffy. Even for items like this, like a letter, you do have to manually select to use them.
Oh, good.
You know, it honestly, it does kind of work for the game, because otherwise a lot of times you could just run around mashing, you know, A until something worked. So we just gave the guy the letter. Unfortunately, he is taking the longest way around the truck.
Yeah, wow.
And we have to wait for him to get in before we can hop in the back. And here comes our buddy, and I timed it just right so that he got pissed at us right when he showed up.
Oh, I didn't... That's a nice little attention to detail. I'm sure there won't be many more of those in this game.
Yeah, there aren't many. There's a lot of good ways to... One of the best parts is actually messing up this game and doing stuff wrong. Also, I like how that guard just shoves his face into the fence to push it out of the way.
I'm just looking at these beautiful textures.
Oh,
It's like milk. Someone drizzled milk over a cardboard model of a mountain.
And so that's the first part of Mission 1. I'll only be doing portions for the later videos because they do get a good deal longer. But this first one's kind of the tutorial. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, so all the mission here is go find some mines, stick to boat, leave. Maybe get documents? I can't remember. It's kind of just a run around.
Pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna give myself the Brock Sampson clause for this mission. So no guns. And there will be a lot of men shooting at me. I kind of want to show off how easy this first mission is on Possible. It's kind of awesome.
Oh man, I love breaking games like this.
Oh, it's so great because it's so dumb. Like, your life bar... Okay, did you notice the fuse at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, I was wondering what was gonna go on with that, but I figured you would explain it.
Yeah, it's not a timer. That's your health.
Oh yeah, that's intuitive.
Yeah, it is. So it's cold. They had mentioned it in the description, so our mask falls off by doing that. And there's that beautiful Tom Cruise face.
His eyes are too far apart.
I think what the problem is they only had like one head model shape, and it's just nothing like Tom Cruise's face, so they just tried to slap his face onto it. And it really does, It looks like they just, like, pushed a paper plate against his face really hard and then painted over the imprint.
He looks so bewildered, too. Also, I really like how that other guy had, like, painted on goggles.
It's actually a very low-budget spy operation.
You just gotta pretend that you've got, like, the snow goggles that give you the good contrast. Just put some orange face paint on. Good enough.
Also, just as a note, this game has some frame rate issues. It always is. This isn't like a weird emulation thing or anything. This is just legit. This game always kind of had this on occasion. Very well programmed. So again, here, I got shot. Look how much damage that did. By the way, I've been shot, I think, 2 or 3 times at this point.
Yeah, I noticed your health went down.
Look, but look, I'll be nice and stealthy to this guy. These guards are very smart, by the way. Oh, notice me. Yeah, gotta give him the old jump dodge.
Man, can take more bullets than 50 Cent.
I know! Tom Cruise is invincible. I think this is Last Samurai era Tom Cruise is the thing.
When did Last Samurai come out? I remember I was like in high school, so yeah, no, I guess it would be a little bit before that, yeah.
The only thing I really remember from Last Samurai is Tom Cruise yelling Bob for the one guy, his like buddy, who like the guy he followed around, the Japanese dude who was also a samurai. I can't remember his character. I just remember Tom Cruise being like Bob and trying to be really serious about it, but it didn't really work. Okay, so there's well, first of all, there's a guy who I'm jealous of, because look at his sweet moves.
Rest in peace, Phelps.
He can just jump over the map. What an asshole.
That's actually how Fred Phelps died. By the way, Fred Phelps died on the day that we were recording this. Just to date this.
Just to date this. Okay, so quick thing. I figured there were like invisible boundaries, and this was, I think, like the second time I played through. Oh yeah, and there's the first person.
What?
First person fisticuffs. So I thought there were invisible boundaries. There aren't.
Oh god. Ethan cannot swim. He is a super spy who sinks straight to the bottom of the ocean.
Let's try that again. Yeah, so this game's a little unforgiving sometimes on the instant deaths and instant failures. It's really weird because the game is otherwise generally really, really easy. It's just like there's certain parts where you can't get caught, can't fall out of the map, etc. Those can get problematic. So
I like to think that that's a goal. Can't fall out of the map.
That'd be great. So yeah, so we had to plop down a little mine on our gunboat so they can't follow us when we get away. I feel like this is the part where I said screw it to fighting guys. I just didn't really give a shit. So
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like they give you much incentive to fight the guys, considering like you can take 1,000,000 bullets and the tracking isn't all that great.
I'm willing to bet I could just sprint through that mission without punching any men. I might want to try, actually. Oh, and look at that!
Wow.
And both of the crafts sink in perfect unison!
Scuttled immediately.
64 bits!
Man, like if your submarine sinks that fast, you got some other problems going on. Like you don't have to really worry about bombs, you gotta worry about craftsmanship there.
Alright, so join myself Tie Tuesday and Bearjazz next time for the best mission. For a while.
Oh good.